Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. It's midday money, a little early because we're going to run down a little Marcos minute here on the 4th of July. And then we're going to come back. We do have games. We got the 12:30 St. Louis Pit, but then we have 5 games at 1 o'clock. So I'll come back live. We'll come in say about 10 of, and I'll be on the Sean Higgs for the live for that. So because though, listen, same reason why it's midday money is only on Winner Free Picks. I don't know picks and parlays. I don't know Winner Free Picks. Live shows don't really help out all that much for algos and stuff. That's why I'm always like, hey, hit the like button, subscribe, vote in polls. So that'll be on just the Sean Higgs channel. So if you want to come in, I have a bunch of ribby props to go ahead. We got what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We got 15 ribby props for those games coming up. But let's listen, hit the like buttons on both channels. Again, if you're on the Winner Free Picks, you're on Twitter, I'll tweet it out. But again, it'll be on Sean Higgs for live Cincy Yankees, Houston, Toronto, White Sox, Cleveland, Boston, Miami. We'll talk during that. Detroit and Minnesota. And who knows? Maybe I'll see who's around. I'll send out some invites. Maybe Daryl's around. Picks from Dave. Who knows? Maybe Mikey Piotta. Whatever. Maybe you get Mr. Numbers. Mr. Numbers, want to come on? You don't have to have the camera on to come on. Just put the video. You got video or no video, just audio only. Hit all the like buttons. Here we go. Premiums. If you want the premium stuff, still number 5 on Winner Free Picks with baseball there. Number 2 on another site. Number 4 on another site. Hey, listen, I'd love to be number 1, but you know what? Winning is what matters. And that's what we did yesterday. 2-1 in the video here. Over Astros winner, under Atlanta winner, Dodgers money line. Loser props, we go 4-2 plus 425. Is that all we rolled out? I thought it would be better than $425, but that's what we get. 125 for Yordi, 150 for Diaz, 175 for Myers, 175 for Pena, 125 and 179 plus 3220 when it comes down to Ribby Madness. There you go. And again, I'll give you the Marcos minute. Not much on a free pick thing today. All right, I'm going to give you the Marcos minute. You want my top plays posted? Go get it. Let's get into Marcos minute territory here. Mets and Nats. I know that the Natties have struggled, right? What do we got? Pulled out a win yesterday. Big come from behind. Or was that last night they had a come from behind? I like the Nats again here. Give me the Nats here. Cleveland and the Pirates with Palante and Martin Perez. I actually like the Pirates a little bit here. I kind of like the Pirates. Yankees and the Reds, Montes and Stroman. Boy, this is probably like an over game for me here. Well, I think the Yankees hit Montes. I think Stroman goes into Stroman territory here. We are now officially July. I think he'll have some hiccups. Valdez and Bassett. Boy, oh boy. Like we've seen both of these, this entire series, right? It starts out slow. You get runs a little late in the game. Now I got 2 guys in Framber and Bassett who probably better than a couple of the other pitchers. Maybe they go a little longer. And does that constitute an under in this one? 8.5? Maybe an under 8.5 here. Sox and Guardians. I told you to lay off the Guardians yesterday with Gavin Williams. And, well, what happened there? White Sox, winner. Lively on the hill today. I'd have to say a run line here with Cleveland at 115. I mean, the White Sox won their game. Schuster, again, no action for me. Tigers and the Twinkies, again, big favorite here, 170. Kenta made it over. 120, you want to go 120 run line here for the Marcos minute with Minnesota? I don't hate it. How about an over? I can get behind an over as well. We'll talk about these things. We'll have some ribby props here coming up on the Sean Higgs live. And after I wrap up this puppy to Marcos Min, a couple comments, I will set that room up. Boston Pavetta versus Kyler in Miami. Boy, I don't like laying 150s on the road here. This is probably going to be like another over game here with the way the pitchers look. So give me an 8. Phillies and the Cubbies. I don't like to get on anybody, but somebody said it looks like the Cubs could be a dog of the day yesterday. I don't know how that worked out. Now 3 straight losses for the Cubs. I've thrown out my season win ticket there for the Cubbies. Probably another under though. Jump on the under there. Padres and Rangers. Rangers had Rangers run line yesterday. Jumped out to a 4-1 lead, and then it was no good. Texas here. Scherzer, another start. I don't know. I don't like jumping guys start or two. Especially the Rangers not hitting. I'd rather just avoid that entirely. A's and the Angels. Oaktown getting it done again. Another win there. Angels have dropped 3 in a row. Do you want to take JP Sears a small fave here? I like Roansy Contreras. I'm a Roansy kind of guy. Maybe because it's just with his yellow uniform and the baseball card looked really nice. That being said, how about a Oakland run line plus 180 if you're feeling devilish or feisty or crazy? Burns and Miller, Seattle. Boy, I had Seattle again last night. What am I doing taking these guys? Ridiculous. Better off, just unders all day with these guys. Cannot hit anything. These guys were in the Pacific Ocean and went water skiing. They'd find a sandbar. Giants and Logo Evers, Charlie Morton, and the Atlanta Braves. It's tough doing run lines with Braves. I mentioned, what are we, 50 and 30 the under, whatever they are? Holy cow. I know Webb has worse numbers on the road. I'd have to think just under again here, 8. I'd have to just go under. Brew Crew and the Rockies. Tobias Miners and Cal Quantrill. Is it wrong I want to take the Rocks here? It probably is because they're terrible. Why? That could easily be a 1-800 gambler one. Rays and the Royals. Alec Marsh, I like him. Zach Eflin on the hill for Tampa Bay. And again, Tampa Bay, I think, who came in yesterday? They trade Saval. Was that Pounded when I was doing the 87 Fleers, talking about trading guys away? Will Eflin be on the block out of here for Tampa Bay? You're 12 games back. You're still 4 back at the wild cards. I don't think you're terribly out of it. KC has hit a wall, right? They're tied for second place here. I don't know. I think Casey will be more of in a fighting kind of mood here, as opposed to Tampa, who they traded a pitcher. Of course, I know what's his name's coming back. Bads is supposed to be back tomorrow or something, and McClanahan, whoever. You're trading pitchers. Why would you trade guys when you just got guys coming off the injury list? How are they going to be? You don't know how effective they're going to be. Or they get hurt again. So I think they're raising a flag in Tampa. Kansas City, a small dog. I don't hate it. Oh, final game of the night. Zach Gallen and Landon Knack. Remember the song I Got the Knack? That was Everlast when he used to run with Ice-T's crew in the West Coast before he went to, I believe, House of Pain. He was a pretty boy in a suit singing I Got the Knack. Go ahead, look it up. Go ahead. That's 1990. Listen, we don't know about the Gallon splits. You want to take them here? Huge win for the last night. And when I say huge, I mean like you drop double digits. Big win. I almost want to say take Arizona here again. That would just be my thought. Again, I didn't bet it. Didn't get. We'll talk about more when we do the live again. Sean Higgs, that'll come up. I'm gonna say, let's say around 12:45 Eastern. I know it's 11:15. We came in early today to do the Marcos minute. Get these out of the way, and then we'll come back for another live, as opposed to just doing a nonstop. Listen, I could talk a little bit, but I am solo and doing 3 hours. Who am I? Just randomly saying, let's do some ribby props and stuff like that. It does It's a little boring on this side of it, believe it or not. Especially when there's nobody in the chat. You know. Nate Dogg's in the house early. He saw the chat. He came right in at 9 this morning. Nate, how are you today? Happy 4th of July. It's treason day, baby. Let's bring it. Ziggy's in the house. Good to see you, Ziggy. I don't know what happened. I haven't seen your. Sometimes you tag me in the posts on the X, my friend. Eric's in the house. What do you say? Stop, Gio. Happy 4th to you. I saw you over with the Earls, Gio. I'll show up. Where do I go? It'll be on the Sean Higgs YouTube for live at 1 o'clock. I like the natties today. Tommy just popped in and said hello. Have a great weekend. Happy Independence Day. You also, Tommy. Chris Brady's in the house. Last second play on the natties. I like the natties today, Chris. I got the natties. I took them plus 100. Miss Erica, how are you? Can you get 2 unders, please? Absolutely, you can get 2 unders. Let's see. Where do I want to? I think I said it in the Marcos Minute. I said I like under Toronto and the Astros. I know it's been runs of late, but they're late. They're coming late in the game versus the bullpen. I think these 2 pitchers are going to go a little further in the game and maybe keep that bullpen out of it, or where they just can't explode for like a 5 or 6 spot in an inning to really force the game over. And my second under would definitely be the Phillies and Cubs. Cubbies. I don't want to say anything about the Cubs, right? I can't say something nice. Don't say anything at all. Philly's missing their guys in the lineup. Talion was not great. I would just get an under there. Also, your bonus under, I guess, would be Seattle with those 2 guys. I mean, Seattle can't pitch. Or they can't hit. They can pitch great. They can't. They don't know how to put the ball in play. That's a 3-pack. That's a 3-pack of unders there. And honestly, as much as Diamondbacks scored a bunch of runs last night, I could see today being an under, right? You have a huge game like that. I could see teams coming back and just being an under game the next day. But Jays, Cubbies, Seattle would be my 3 unders of the day here. I'm debating on this. I know it's an early one, maybe Pitt under. I don't know. I like Pittsburgh, but for them to win, they're going to have to score some runs. That's where I'll be for you. Those are my unders, Erica. Good to see you. Football right around the corner. Happy 4th of July. That was a mistake. What was a mistake? 15 props got to do a lot of line shop. Yeah, I mean, they're just, listen, they're all, they're going to be ribby props, Eric. I like under Texas Rangers game with Scherzer. I mean, I don't hate it. Texas has been an under team this year. Scherzer, it's just with Scherzer. I know he's got a start under his belt, but 5 innings. Does it come in as a bullpen give up runs? I don't hate it. Just one of those is I'd just rather not be involved, especially if it's dropped here to 7.5. If it was, is it still an 8? You want to go under rate? I don't hate it. I see some 7.5s. I see a bunch of 7.5. So Davis is in the house straight out of Facebook. Our Omaha Storm Chaser #1 fan, fellow Inter Miami. Soccer underdog wins 2-0 favorite Eastern Conference regular season. Inter Miami. Bill says, did you like the Nats in the game that just started? Happy 4th. Yes, I did like the Nats. Dano, happy 4th to you in the chat. Good luck. I like the Bucks today as well. Yep. O'Neill Cruz over 1.5 base. He can only hit against righties. A lot of hype on O'Neill Cruz. I do like the Pirates today. But again, this team is still, second to last place? Actually, they're in 3rd place now, huh? They leapfrogged the, they're barely ahead of the Reds, half game ahead of the Reds. I've heard they're interested in making a trade for another bat, which is interesting because they're usually sellers. Which is on my way to the store, sprinkled light on the Mets. Don't know what Katana I get today. I know we don't bet on vibes, but I'm being cautious. We'll make my picks for day one running around this. So there you go. Yeah, don't do that. It's not like I got a vibe. I mean, listen, sometimes you have a feeling like, you know what? I just like this game for whatever reason. It just tell me to. That's all right. Um, and the Mets have been as hot as anybody, so you're going to get them out of pick 'em. What's there to complain about? I can't totally argue with you. Lane's in the house. Nice to see you. Happy 4th to you as well. Orioles minus 150 for the sweep over Seattle with Burns back from his paternity leave. Brian Nunn is in the house. Nick's hitting the like button. Me, MLB. Yeah, we like MLB. Very important question, poll question on the um, channels today. Your hot dog topper. So far, Sean Higgs, we have 7 votes. Miracle Whip, mustard, ketchup, or mayo. Unfortunately, Miracle Whip is not leading. Miracle Whip. Oh, boy. Mine the Guardians today, says Ziggy. So, yeah, Cleveland run line. You can't lay 225. I'm not going to recommend that. And the run line's what, minus 120? Bounce back. I get it. Dodgers money line. Short fave there, 130. I don't hate it. I mean, Gallen's always been this kind of a split road home kind of guy. The Brew Crew versus Colorado. I can't tell you to do a 140 on the roads. I don't, especially in Colorado, scares me. Giants Braves under. I could do that. I could do Braves under every single game. You'll never get an argument from me, Ziggy. Chris says, Higgs, best of luck. You also. Nick says, here's his MLB for today. And Natties, yes. The Jays against Framber. I don't hate it. Bissett's been really good. The Angels to get back on track versus Oakland. Over Royals with Marsh and Eflin on the hill. I don't hate that. Under Braves, yes. Under Cubbies, yes. Under Marlins versus Boston. I guess that's because Miami can't hit. Is that what the whole process is behind that one, I guess? Over Seattle 7. Trying to go against. I thought that yesterday. I thought that actually game 1. I thought, you know what? It looks a little low. Grace Rodriguez, bad road numbers. Maybe Seattle hits at home. Not meant to be. Tough to go over in the Seattle series the Seattle game at home. Under Twinkies versus Kenta Maeda. I don't know about that one. Here we go. Omaha Storm Chasers minus 155. Lex is in the house. Happy 4th. Happy 4th of Supness. I am American. So can you. Lex, good to see you, fella. Under 13.5, 2-0 El Paso. El Paso? Is this a more minor league? Money line on St. Louis over Pitt. I sort of like Pitt today. 6-legger plus 21 hundo. Parlay killed cause Miles Nicholas no runs versus the Yanks. Hold on. Miles Mikolos is on St. Louis. What are you talking about? I'm confused with that one, Lex. Reds money line today versus the Yankees. Had the Reds money line yesterday. I'll take it. You want to come back on a Frankie Montes? Mr. Numbers says Yanks tonight hit lefties with a Bodor. He loves. Ketchup on the hot dog. Says Eric. Lex says, who whip for the studio? No Miracle Whip for you? New York Yankees avoid the sweep with Stroman on the hill. I think we see runs today in New York. So, again, we ran down a Marcos Minute for all the games. We have a 5-piece going at 1 o'clock. That's why I came in a little early here. I went through the Marcos Minute. Then I'm going to roll over, come back live in an hour. I already have the Ribby banner set up for these 1 o'clock games. Again, that'll just be on the Sean Higgs live channel if you're over there, or Twitter on the X, Mr. Sean Higgs, if you want to watch it there. And as I said, we have the two. We got the Winning for Pick channel and the Sean Higgs channel. I don't know Winning for Picks. I don't know picks parlays. The algos say live shows don't work. That's why I say, hey, come to Sean Higgs for other live things when we do longer stuff. I'm going to see who's around. Maybe I'll send out some invites to some other cats who wants to come in and talk some stuff. I do not even know what time the hot dog thing is. If you want to talk about that, I'm not going to talk about it. We'll probably find somebody for you. Andrew Rabbit, not my. Oh yeah, Andrew Abbott's good. He's a tough lefty. Argentina, says Davis. Is this the Euros go today? Or is this Copa? I choose mustard on the hot dog. Most normal people would choose mustard on a hot dog. Nothing wrong with mustard. Miracle Whip and shredded lettuce, perhaps, on your hot dog. Who'd eat that? Oh man. Let's see who's voting on the winning free pick channel here for this nasty hot dog topper. What you like on your wieners? Uh, how many votes? All right, we have 14 votes here. We got 36% mustard, 36 for ketchup. We got 21% on Miracle Whip. Holy cow. We got some sick SOBs out here. Definitely some sick people choosing Miracle Whip. Oh my. Oh. Mike F's in the house. Special like button. Happy 4th, Michael. How are you today? David says Boston minus 150 with a little. Who's that? We got Pavetta on the hill. A little Pavetta, Davis. I'm going to come in, Davis, a little later. We'll have some ribby props in this matchup shortly. And again, we're going to put a bow on this. We did the Marcos Minute. If you're coming in, we just run the Marcos Minute down. I hit all the games there, give you my thoughts on those lines, and I will be back. It is now 11:30. Say about an hour and 15 minutes for the live show with a bunch of 1 o'clock action there. Davis likes Milwaukee on the road there versus the Rockies. I mean, hey, listen, Rocks have, find ways to lose. I get it. Milwaukee's hot. They've won 8 of 10. Thoughts on Otani over a half a walk, a plus 105 walks? Yeah, but is Gallen a walk guy? You think Gallen's going to walk him? I don't hate this though. I mean, one, I'll tell you why I wouldn't do it. One, it's plus 105. I'm not, Mike. You see in here, even with the Ruby props, there's really nothing less than 125. Is that, to me? I wouldn't even get involved in that. Eric says, got to give us time to get these props in. Yeah, no, that's why I'm going to come in. It'll be 15 minutes to get the props in. I'll come in quarter of. The game started, 5 after, a little after. Right, the first game is 105 with the Yankees. And Toronto, 107, 110, 110. We'll have time. We'll have a half hour. We'll have 15 minutes to put the props in, Eric. If you don't, listen, 15 minutes is plenty of time. All right. So basically, a little over an hour from now. If you haven't, that's why I say subscribe to both channels, please. Otherwise, you'll see it'll be somewhere for you to find. Or just type in July 4th Live MLB. That'll be the title of the show. Hope to see you there. An hour. All right. It's a little over an hour. I'll see you there. Good luck. Come back. We'll talk live stuff, more games as well. I'm gonna have a little bite to eat before the show, get something to drink, and we'll be ready to go here on the 4th. See you then.